Fly fingers, fly women, and fly lemons that ride with us. Ride with us, cause if you down, you die with us. Come supersize and serve the fry nigga. Got a spaz on them, the only way that I do it. I keep the flow fluid, pull up in the base, do it outright with the things like Mac that band Jesus. I was born in the dark, we changed to it. Rappers went soft out here, we raised music. Stay true, no skinny jeans or tight blazers. Beat them on the top, put her like a lightsaber. Gear like a Jedi, power the Darth Vader. Shot, giving you double like raw raiders. Cutting off haters, trading no more favors. They wanna get with us, we made with sound waivers. I don't make track rap, this is that be a cat rap. Do it for the niggas, small birds up in their backpack. They tired of the projects, feeling just like the lab rat. Second from the Pyrex, wonder who really passed that. Fucking past that, who's telling me what I'm mad at? Remember, used to steal them things tight in the glad rat. So my demographic is soldiers that had it tragic. Pistol in the package, and dreams of living lavish. No family, no team, but had the manners to get them off the streets and get the niggas established. Getting back to business and getting rid of you faggots. No homo, when you ride a couple for polo. Cause we out here battling dragons, but not Komodo. That's like the cook and Ricardo while others snapping photos. The demons that portray by Martin up in the coffin. Coming for my fortune, so hands it overly caution. Put on your antics and semantics, sound going rampant. Reverses written by the hand, God of 10 commandments. These booty bandits in a panic, and they act frantic. The world's tired of that GMO, they want organic. A biohazard to the bad situation tragic. This ain't invasion like an alien from another planet. A boss of panic, always classic, you don't want no static. With so much from the flood the city like that rich Atlantic. Psychosomatic, dynamic, come from another fabric. The Lord's bringing changes, world like an Hispanics. Psychosomatic, satanic, and all their ways and tactics. 400 years of oppression just crossing the Atlantic. The systematic practice got us all ass backwards. He kills us all and acts like we're the real savage. Please excuse me, I'm about to make another status. Fuck America and take a white life matters. They want our headlights on the Baptist. White America, been afraid of the blackness. On trackless, got us on the FBI blacklist. Prices coming back and knock the world off its axis. Try to sleep on me and I'm flipping over your mattress. I could sing flow, just go, I skip practice. Fake a bitch tendencies, nigga, you an actress. Things just ain't the same for rappers. Ever since the game I've taken over body's practice. Culture thieves, blood-sucking demons, town Dracula. It's time to flip it back like a spatula. Spectacular vernacular, rhymes that are amateur. Sucker MCs can't contain your rap stamina. They only hit it for the cheese like the lab rat. These niggas been ducks. Black folks so sick, I would approach you with an ass mask. Take that raw hardcore, you scared of the backlash. Wanting class, homie, we can crank like the NASDAQ. All people royalty and we about them like ASCAP. While you trash rap, matter of fact, you can ask that. Right? We're independent taking over, we don't rock with you. So they want a nigga taking out like the Apocrypha. Only thing I won't hit you cause I'm popular. Ty wasn't ready for war, so it's cops. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil. I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep it cleaning. And then he tried to show you, make sure that you leave leaking. He said, I'ma hold you down when problems pop up. How you got me moving this dope? Want me in lock up? He said, don't you want the Benz vertical with the top gun? Yeah. Stop, bitch, you get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's walk up. I know you don't rhyme. Who the plug from by the block up? I'll tell you a little secret, make sure sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ryan got a Lexus, crib in Philly in Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up the commas, be honest, he seeing decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ryan about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
Lacey got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood. I see you try to play me, you gave us crack in the 80s. Made us support our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars but being lazy. Not to get their head up in clouds so you don't face me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it, remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying, I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try, so until we meet again. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels still landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious. But we been getting fucked up to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. The murder on the laws and they stop talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. The kids saying, hell dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talks like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die harder. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. With Christ's return, I won't get this harvest like the farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with Side Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. Got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I keep up my fight. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboys life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from my baby spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's tripe, I'm just giving visuals like sight. As Trayvon, Mike Brown, the cock girlie, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Olden, Sterling, Javon McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels still landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we see the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels still landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise the devil. I looked into
This article, man, on Brooksdale, it tells you about the patients being lined up in the hallway and stuff. And it's us. It's terrible, man. It's terrible, video. Oh, yeah, you can read the word. That's in Brooklyn. He's lined up in the hallway like, the only hospital that's like that in America. If you go up, it's a video. It's taking a long time to play though. I don't know if it'll play. It's horrible. I'm gonna get the OBS going so we can put that stuff up on there. So you can see it. Can't get it going. It's still slow.
for the essentials. You know, refrain, I was thinking about that earlier. I be going west to the depth till they bury me. I'm going west till they bury me. I be going west to the depth till they bury me. I'm going west till they bury me.
They got a refrigerated truck outside to stack all the black bodies. I'm gonna speak on a Monday though. Huh? I don't think so. You can get started though.
Shalom, Israel. You got an Isupkbmore, started at 1 West, 125th Street, under Commander General Yohana. You are here to bring the truth to blacks, Hispanics, everybody that's under this 12 tribe umbrella. You understand? We coming to bring the truth to you and let you know exactly who we are. Let us know who we are and let us know the power that we have. You understand? One of the biggest things that, of course, you cannot get away from hearing about right now is the coronavirus. It's going around right now. It's heavy. You know what I mean? We can destroy all them the fiction about it not being able to attack black people, which is disgusting in itself. You know what I mean? We got celebrities that came out that jumped out there. I meant to look up Waka Flocka to see if he took it back, to see if he, you know what I mean, retracted, because I know he's one of the first celebrities I heard to come out and say that black people can't get the coronavirus. You understand? And you got plenty of black people that's going to think that you're talking the truth, because, you know what I mean, he got money. He's the rich of Israel. We can't keep listening to these idiots, man. Like, these people they're not educated. They don't have facts on it. They're going off of emotion and feelings. That's what we can't do, man. Like, we can't go off of emotion and feelings when it comes to trying to tell our people the truth. You understand? Well, a lot of times you watch our videos, you're not going to see emotions. You're not going to see us jumping in the, you know what I mean, the dude's face and be like, yo, what's up then? You know what I mean? Like it's usually us that's being pretty much attacked like that. But we gotta understand, man. Like, this is the Most High being the terrible right now. You understand? He's destroying everybody. And if you're not following these laws, man, if you're not listening to these prophets tell you the truth, man, if you're not listening to these prophets tell you that what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing, you understand, according to the Bible, then you're going to be destroyed, man. Like, you will be destroyed. And the Most High is showing it. Officer Kwan brought out that most of the brothers, the DJs, right? So the DJs that had the coronavirus and died from it
in New Orleans. Black.
Well, black brothers. They were black. All married to heathen women. The Edomites, all married to heathen women. You understand? They're the ones that died. But they wives didn't die, which is crazy. Like, that's crazy. You understand? Like, that should be looked at as a message. I was listening to an old Boosie song. He was talking about, what did he say? He was talking about, you know what I mean, talking about brothers that died, homeboys that died, and he said, I miss them. And he was like, man, it kind of makes you feel like God's trying to tell you something. Like, man, we can think that God's trying to tell us something and to be ignorant to it and don't listen to what he's saying, and we will be them brothers. The next brother gonna have a song out about us. You understand? Because our ignorance is us not listening. We gotta pay attention, man. Like, it's heavy, man. I'm gonna jump right into this. Anyway, I promise I'll try to keep this. jump right in. We can get the. I think they will do it. We gotta understand, man, that like these everything that's going on is not for us, man. You understand? Before before we get too paranoid, we gotta know what we can do in order for the for us to before it to go past us, man. Like the Passover is coming up. You know what I'm saying? The anniversary and that if anybody knows anything about the Passover was you pretty much you put the blood on the door. You know what I mean? That for the angels of death to pass by you. You understand? That was the Passover. You understand? Like that's the and there was a plague. There were many plagues that went through ancient Egypt, and we have to understand that there was a rule, there was an order that was given for us to not be affected by this plague. You understand? But we got to know what it is that we need to do for us not to be affected, man. Like this thing is serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking past everybody looking like goddamn Sub-Zero and Scorpion. I'm seeing dudes in the cars. You in the cars. They in the car. You didn't get out the car yet. Like if you don't feel like no air is safe, you in the car. You shouldn't even be outside, man. You understand? If you think that you know what I mean, your doors is gonna keep that, you know what I mean, the coronavirus safe. The body of the car is gonna keep you safe, man. You got it's that heavy. So what's gonna stop it from coming to your bricks? You understand? Or your what's the towel? Your towel or whatever else is your siding. You understand? You think you think it's gonna keep you from, you know what I mean, being affected, man? Like, nah, you gotta, what's gonna keep you from not being affected by this is you coming into this body. Is you getting into these scriptures and understanding how to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Because that's what's gonna keep us alive, man. Like, that's what we need. We gotta understand that, man. Like, it's heavy. Like, it's so heavy. And black people been the same. Like, I think it's just the spirit of black people. Because black people still, like, they giving the corona a nickname. Black people, you know what I mean? Like, black people just don't listen to anything. They feel like they got that spirit. But, you know what I mean? What the scripture is said that the mind is willing. What is it? The body is willing, but the soul is not. It's something like it's pretty much saying like your mind is willing to do it. It's willing to, you know what I mean? You understand that you should be keeping these scriptures. You should be obeying the Bible, obeying the scriptures. But your heart is not willing, or something like that. Your soul is.
Flesh is weak.
Is the flesh weak?
Wait a minute.
I think that might be it. I don't think so. The heart is willing, something like that. I mean, it ain't no sweat.
Matthews 26:41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Come on. Why? You understand? Like you can't be weak. But I feel like that's what we get, because we got, you know what I mean? Brothers know it, man. It's in your spirit. You know what I mean? It's in you to know that, you know, you see the destruction going around the world and knowing that it's not for you. But we still Gentiles, man. We still living like these heathens. So we gonna be affected by it. You understand? Like they got nickname, they call it the Rona. Like they making it sexy. The Rona. You know what I mean? It ain't the Corona, you know what I mean?
Right.
The government call me Corona, but you can call me Rona if you want. Like, you know what I mean? Like they really like that's how our brothers think, man. But you understand, like, man, like, and don't think that it's too late for you. Like, don't think that, man, I can't, man. I done done too much wrong. I can't come into this Bible. Like, you got, you know what I mean? Mike upset. He said, man, look, I want to get right with God, but I gotta get this money. Like, nah, you can't. Don't let anything stop you from coming to this Bible, coming into this body, man. You understand? Like, don't think that it's too late. Like, don't be like, all right, I want to come to the class, but I ain't got nothing to wear. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? or let me get a haircut first or something like, chill, yo, this I still got work on me. Let me get this about me, man. Like I gotta get this. Like nah, man. Like you don't know when it's gonna happen. You understand? If I could, so let me get First Timothy 1:15. You understand? Because that's the thing is we can't thinking like that is what's gonna be your destruction. You understand? That Christian talk right there. You understand? That's you know what I mean. Like they don't want that. They'll beat you down and they'll tell you, you know what I mean. Don't be perfect. Don't worry about being perfect. You understand? When that's what we need to be. In order for you to feel safe, you gotta be perfect. You understand? Like you gotta put away everything, every wrongdoing that you've been doing. You understand? You gotta put that away, man. Like that, you need to be perfect. In these times right now, but you got like countless black people dying from the coronavirus. The numbers is high. It ain't just with these Edomites. You understand? Like we're looking like New York is looking like Italy. You understand? Like that's how bad it is with black people. Black people are dying at high rates. You understand? So we gotta understand that we gotta stay in the truth. We gotta do what we need to do. You got that from me, sir?
Come. 1 Timothy 1:15. This is a faithful saying and worthy of all exception, that Yahweh Shah came into the world to save sinners.
Mm-hmm. To save sinners, like he came to save sinners. Understand that, man. He came here to save sinners. He didn't come to save your Christian pastor that you think he the truth, or you think you know what I mean. Like that's that dude. I want a man like that. You understand? Or think like when you know what I mean. I want to be a man like that. You understand? Well, think that's the type of man that I want my kids to be around. That's why I want my kids. That's how I want to be their hero. You understand? The same dude that you know what I mean. You leave it with your kids, and your kids is coming back thinking openly now. Now they got open thoughts on life. Now they thinking, you know what I mean. Well, maybe a man is okay. You got your son coming in thinking, you know what I mean, with nail polish on. You understand? He coming in as Lord Dwayne Wade now. You understand? That's the same man that you think is supposed to be perfect. The same man that's, you know what I mean, that's ripping you off when you know what I mean, taking your money every Sunday. They got a pastor, you know, that is a pastor down here in Baltimore. This dude is he said he gonna defile. He don't care about the curfew. I mean what is it? The Governor Hogan's
shutdown.
Kind of on the shutdown. He said he gonna still have church Sunday. He gonna, you know what I mean? He said I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
He's a criminal.
He definitely a criminal, man. He a criminal he must got a monster for a wife. He probably think, I don't give a damn. Take me to jail. I'll be damned if I'm gonna stay home with this woman. You know what I mean? I'm going to church and I'm gonna have some people come in. I'm gonna come back with a bag. You understand? I'm gonna get that money. Oh, he definitely want that money. I'm gonna get that money. It's like what's that? The white dude in what state was that? The white dude, he actually got arrested already. I think it was what's that? Tampa. I think it was in Tampa. White dude. This dude, yeah, he didn't got arrested. He got a mug shot. It's crazy because it looked like he trying to look tough on his mug shot. Like if you see this dude mug shot, you found what's up?
John.
What's his name?
Reverend Rodney Howard Brown.
Rodney Howard Brown. And this dude, that's the one that had the buses that's coming.
Pentecostal.
The Pentecostal. Man, he had the bus. He said, look, check this out. He told all the drivers, check this out. I'll be damned if I'm going to lose any more money. I don't care who's saying what. Get them people here. Get them here. We just spent all this money on this high tech, what he say they got? He said he got a joint in there where so if you sneeze, it's going to suck up every germ. Man, he gonna suck up every germ. Like he ain't worried about nothing. You breathe wrong. You know what I'm saying? You cough, it's gonna kill everything. Like that's what this dude said. You understand? But we gotta but that's not the dude. Them dudes are not the ones you want to look up to. You understand? Them dudes with all that money, with them with buying jets for their wives after they cheat on them. You know what I mean? Getting money. Them dudes that you know what I mean. You find out later is homosexual sodomites. You know what I'm saying? These not the dudes, man. Like those Sadducees and Pharisees and Sadducees. That's who they are, man. If they read the Bible and understood, they would know that that's exactly who they are. It's plain to see that. I don't see how they don't see that they are those people. You understand? Go ahead, so we can finish that. Matter of fact, if you could, from the top, I ran off a little bit.
No sweat.
Verse 15.
No sweat. 1 Timothy 1 and verse 15. This is a faithful saying and worthy of all exception, that Yahushua came into the world to save sinners, of whom I am chief.
Of whom I am chief, man. Man, I was a top sinner. You understand? Like, I was a top sinner. Like, you know what I mean? My family and friends know. You understand? That was me. You understand? Yahushua came in here. He came here to save me. You understand? Along with every other sinner in the world. You understand? I don't care if you know what I mean? You've been called a whore.
Of Israel.
Everybody of Israel, the wise. Everybody, if you Israel, you were 12, so you're part of this 12 tribe. You understand? That's who we came to send. I don't care what you've done in the past, man. You know what I mean? I don't care what you might be doing right now. You understand? Stop it. Get into the truth, man. Come in here and get counsel, man. Like, come in here and get help. Understand that this place, this sanctuary is for you. Come here, man. Like, because this corona, like, it's a lot of reasons why people decide to come into the truth. And like if this coronavirus is what it takes for you to get into the truth, then come, man. Come into the truth. Because the last thing you need is for you to be gasping for air, man. Like, people are dying in the most heinous ways, man. Your body, your lungs filling up with water.
God.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you dying. Like, it's people dying hard, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and the thing is that they can save you. Like, you know what I mean? Edomites, you know what I mean? They got the power to potentially save you.
Yeah.
But if you ain't got that money, you're not gonna do it. You understand? This ain't like the AIDS joint in Magic Johnson where you can have it forever. You understand? Like, nah, you not. If you got it, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. You understand? Like, I think it's one case where it's one sister. I think she was a sister. I think she was Hispanic. She's recovering. She's still recovering. She said things like being able to wash dishes and wash clothes, maybe make a little meal. It's beginning to be a little easier. It's been like 3 weeks since she recovered. You understand? But nobody knows what's going to happen after that. But you understand, like, just because, like, there's another thing we got to understand. There's only going to be 2/3 of us going to be saved, man. 2/3. Understand that, man. Like, we all not gonna make it. Everybody kissing tail hard to try to make it to the kingdom. You're not gonna make it, man. You understand? Like, you think you going to church? You got your grandmother. She going to church every Sunday. You understand? She giving her money. She thinking she doing right. But the hard part about it is that Christianity is such an evil, such a strong drug that your family don't want to hear. They don't want to hear it from us. They don't want to hear it from a bunch of niggas that look like me. You understand? And that look like, you know me, everybody else in the Isupkbmore. I don't want to hear that. You understand? They like, man, please. You understand? These dudes, I don't want to hear that. You understand? Where the brothers with the suits on? You understand? Where the brothers with the slick back? With the part in their hair, with the waves and all that, you know what I mean? Where the pretty dudes at? Because they don't want to hear that. You understand? Like, we gotta understand, man, we live by this. You understand? What's that? What's that? Lil Wayne. Live by, die by. You understand? Like, we live by this book. We live by this book. We're gonna die by this book. I feel like ain't nothing more righteous than to die for the Most High. You understand? That's what I would want to do. You understand? I don't want to get tangled up and die from the coronavirus like a heathen, man. Like we out here dying like heathens. You understand? When we shouldn't be. This is not for us, man. Like there's a bigger plan for us. There's a way bigger plan for us. Like we shouldn't be doing this. We supposed to be on top. We supposed to be controlling the world. You understand? Like the people, they don't want to hear us. We get out every Saturday, you know what I mean, and we prophesy. You understand? We taking down brothers that was prophets like that was telling lies to our people. We taking them down and taking camps because that's what we need to do. Because we know our people need stronger. They need the truth. You understand? Before anything, they need the truth. And that's what we here to bring, man. Let me get Proverbs 1:25, man. Like the truth is like, you know what I mean? That old, you know what I mean? What everybody quotes every time. Like, the truth shall set you free, man. The truth shall set you free. You understand? I know it's hard. We got people out here. We reading the news. You know what I mean? You should be. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures tell you don't be ignorant to anything, small or giant or big. You understand? So definitely, you should definitely be watching the news and paying attention. But you gotta understand, man, that we're here doing the job. And our job is to make sure that our people make it. And the crazy thing is, like, we ain't doing nothing wrong. We ain't telling nobody to do nothing crazy. We ain't saying go out and beat it, you know what I mean, beat anybody up, kill anybody, do anything. We here to tell us to love us. You understand? Make sure that we do us right. You understand? Like, that's all we want. For the, you know what I mean, stop selling drugs to your brother.
That's right.
You understand? Stop selling drugs to your sister, to your mother, to your uncle. You understand? Like, show love for each other. That's all we do. That's all we do. Like, that should not be a crime, man. We shouldn't be outside. We shouldn't be down anywhere. But we gotta beef heavy with, you know what I mean, brothers out there talking about, man, go ahead with all that, man. Like, people get mad, man. Like, they was real pissed when we went up there to Penn North. It was little lesbian chick. It's always them. Little heavy set little chick, man. Man, what they think they is? You know what I mean? Like, they act like they perfect. They act like she walking down the street saying, she ain't stopped in front of the camp. You understand? She walking, you know what I mean? She walking down the street going up. They act like they perfect. Nobody want to hear all that, man. Go ahead. That's the crazy thing, because people always like to say, they love to tell you what you ain't doing. You understand? You ain't perfect. So it's like, now, okay, so if I become perfect, then you can become perfect. Like, are you waiting for me to become perfect? You understand? Like, so it's like, all right, so I guess I'm determined, like, I'll be the determined factor in you making it to the kingdom. Because as long as I become perfect, then you can. But then they'll hit you with something like, ain't nobody perfect. Can't nobody follow all every law in the Bible. So now you're going to follow the masses. You understand? When the Bible tell you that, you know what I mean, don't follow the masses to destruction. I'm paraphrasing. You understand? Like, we got to be smarter than this, man. Like, we got to be smarter. And we got to understand that we're going to, we in the melting pot. You understand? Right now in America. You understand? This is a melting pot. We got everybody here. You know, we got all types of races and everything, man. Everybody has a culture. Everybody, we jump into everybody's culture. You understand? Like, when you black, the thing to do when you black is to be cultured. That's how, you know, man. That's the best way. That's how you can get one of them college girls. You understand? Like, they like, oh, he cultured. He know what's up. You understand? You gotta be able to pronounce all the top fashions and everything. I still can't pronounce all of them. You understand? I ain't never been really high into all that, them top fashions anyway. You understand? But that's how you know that, that's how you show that you're a person that you should be able to deal with, that somebody should be able to have a conversation with. But we gotta watch that, man. Like, we gotta know that everything that's for them, their culture that they have, is not for us. We got our own culture. We the only ones out here that don't know what we are. You understand? Like we the only ones that don't know who we are. We the only ones still talking about we African American, man. Like that sounds crazy, man. Like we named after like we really taking the name of two white men because you got you know what I mean we uh America was named after what his name American I ain't about to come on well I ain't about to butcher it. America was named after a white man. Africa was named after a white man. Both of these you know what I mean both of these countries were conquered by white men. You understand? Like so like why take on the name of two white men? You understand? Like everybody, nobody else does it. You understand? The Arabs, they not doing it. But we the only ones. The Chinese, they not doing it. You understand? But we gotta take on that. You understand? You gotta do like what's the dude name? Idris Elba. This dude, he caught the coronavirus. But ain't nobody calling him. He live in UK. He live in UK. Nobody's calling him. And this he African by the way. Ain't nobody calling him African UK. You understand? A United African or nothing like that. You understand? Like he don't have the two names. If you black from another place, and nobody's calling you none of that African American, African, wherever you at. If you go to China, you ain't gonna be called, you know what I mean, African China, African Chinese. You understand? Like like we don't have a culture, man. And that's what the ISUPK is here for, man. We're gonna give you your culture. That's why we gotta live this culture. That's why the only way to be in the truth is to live the truth. You can't be out here just talking about, you know what I mean, I love black people and I want to do all this for my black people and all that. But you ain't up in here, man, doing right. You understand? Get in here and do what you're supposed to do, which is what the Most High wants you to do. You understand? If He give you the power, like it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to have this truth. You understand? For you to be able to understand the Bible is a puzzle. And for you to be able to put that puzzle together and make sense of it and be able to save your people, man, that's a beautiful thing. Like that's the most beautiful thing in the world for you to be able to save your people. You understand? And that's what we here to do, sir. If you got that for me, come on, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 25.
Come. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 25. But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
You understand? You're not listening to his counsel. You're not listening to us when we out there on the streets, man. You ain't trying to hear none of that. Only thing you want to, like, people want to keep debating if a breakdown is what it should be. You know what I mean? We out here doing food drives. You understand? We out here doing feeding, like clothing people. You understand? We out here sacrificing our time for our people. Like we heard the call and we jumped on it. The Most High said, you know what I mean, get up on there and do that. Do what you need to do. We out there doing it, man. You understand? Unless we get jammed up with slavery, we out there every Saturday putting in work, man, for our people. And you don't want to hear us, man. You have not, you know what I mean? Like you're not hearing us. And the hard thing is like if we put on a concert, you understand, and brothers out there take your shirt off and you know what I mean, acting crazy with hella drinks and going off. You understand? Everybody be there. Like, yo, don't leave crazy. Yo, they go hard. They go hard. You understand? But we out here telling you that, you know what I mean, that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? And everybody feel like they can agree to it, but nobody rocking with us, man. We ain't got a big following. You understand? But like the scriptures say, only 2/3 of us gonna be saved anyway. You understand? So it's this prophecy. So is that?
And with none of my reproof.
You understand? None of my reproof, man. Like none of y'all, like you're not listening to the Most High. And these ain't our words. These ain't our words that we speaking to you about. You understand? This ain't our opinion.
Let me get a definition for reproof for you.
Yeah.
Reproof, definition, an expression of blame or disapproval.
You understand? Like you ain't hearing like it, and that's a good definition because you know what I mean. Like nobody's like everybody. Like you're not hearing what he's not happy with. You understand? But we cool.
That's right.
With it.
That's right.
Like everybody's okay with it. You understand? And that's what's going to get us destroyed, man. Like we got a lot of brothers, you know what I mean, that come and they stand around when we out there. You understand? And they listen. They take, you know what I mean, they listen. But ain't nothing coming to the classes. You understand? They out there, they stand and they listening. But that's only half the battle, man. Like when you need to take a flyer, you need to take a flyer and get into these classes. You understand? You know what I mean? Be in the truth, like be in the truth. You understand? Don't just keep saying, "Oh, I don't celebrate Christmas. No, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate none of that man-made holiday stuff." You understand? And that's it. That's where you stop at. You understand? We got family. If you got family, you should want to do this for your family. You should want to do this for your kids. You should want to be educated enough on a topic that you can teach your kids. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
Verse 26. I also will laugh at your calamity.
You understand? Will laugh at your calamity. Like if you get the coronavirus and you never took time. We've been around since 1969, man. Since 1969, giving this truth. If you get the coronavirus and now like you going through it, you gasping for air. You understand? You trying hard to live. You trying your hardest to live. You understand? The Most High is going to laugh at your calamity. You understand? He's going to laugh at it because he's been giving us prophets. You understand? The prophet's been here since 1969, man. ISUPK been here giving this truth. So the Most High, like at this point, man, it's funny to me. He's like, man, these niggas clowns, man. Like I've been giving them the truth. Go ahead, sir.
Definition of calamity. An event causing great and often sudden damage or distress, a disaster.
Beautiful definition. You understand? Understand it. Like, please, if you watching this class, understand that, man. This ain't the credit that like this. This ain't the Christian church. Like this ain't the Christian Jesus. You understand? This ain't the Christian God. You know what I mean? Like this ain't him. You understand? This ain't that. You know what I mean? This ain't that dude that waiting for his son to get birthday gifts, waiting for Jesus to get birthday gifts on Christmas. This ain't him. Not my Jesus. No. You know what I'm saying?
Not my Jesus.
God ain't gonna not my God. God ain't gonna laugh at me. You understand? He is sweet. He is sweetheart. You understand? You can't dap him up and think, you know what I mean? You can't keep going against the scriptures. Like at this point, what is the Bible for? If you don't have to keep none of the laws at this point, like what the hell is a Bible for? What is the point of it? What do you need to read a Bible for? You understand? We are like you got things in you that tell you I shouldn't do that. You know what? That seems wrong in my spirit. I shouldn't do that. You understand? Like you got people can make up the rules, make up certain rules. You understand? But you gotta know, man. Like people be like, so you mean to tell me that just because I eat that, I'm a bad guy? You know what I mean? Just because I did that. You understand? If you go against the scriptures, if you go against the Bible, against the dietary laws, hell yeah, you a bad person. You understand? The Most High looks at you as a bad person. You understand? Don't worry about what man might look at you as. Don't be thinking like, you know what? I know this dude like me. I know he deal with me. That's my man right there. I know he got me. You know what I'm saying? I know he think I'm a good guy. It don't matter what he do. You know what I mean? We're not trying to live in the memory of no man. You understand? Because once a man dies, he's done. That's it. But the Most High lives forever. You understand? He's the one that's going to punish you. That man ain't going to punish you. That woman not going to punish you. The Most High is going to punish you, man. Don't try to live and be like, I just want to be a good guy for my family. Once your family dies, your family is dead and it's done. You understand? That's it. There's no more. You know what I mean? You trying to be a good woman or a good man to them, it's done, man. It's purposeless. You understand? Understand that. Go ahead, so let me keep going.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
You understand? He gonna mock it. You understand? He gonna mock when you scared. When you get scared and you like, oh my God, the numbers is climbing. I'm watching the news. every day the numbers is climbing. Like it's getting crazy. Like the numbers in Maryland is climbing. You understand? Like it's coming close. There's no escaping it. You understand? Like you're not going to get away from like you can't turn on the TV without hearing coronavirus. When I turn on my phone, when I unlock my joint, you understand? It say something about corona. I don't even know what the hell it say. It just say something coronavirus something. I got all types of news feed and everything on my phone. First thing it is, you know what I mean? Big red letters, corona. Right? That's the color of goddamn coronas. Coronavirus is red. Coronavirus. As soon as you know what I mean, you unlock your phone, man. It's, you know what I mean? And the Most High gonna mock you the same way that they mock us. They mock us. You know what I'm saying? But even when you come into the truth, when you understand what you should and shouldn't doing, people want to mock you. They want to mock you with the pork, with, you know what I mean? Oh, you don't want none of this pork, boy. You gonna miss out on this thing, boy. You know, they want to play with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you got the military boots on. What you going to war? You on the war, boy? You ain't at the barbecues. You getting mocked, man. Oh, you ain't coming to the birthday celebration? Come on, yo. It's the birthday celebration, yo. You know, take a shot for me for my birthday. Oh, bluffing. They mocked us, man. It's like they mocked the Most High. You understand? You mock the Most High. You understand? And he's like when you mock him, he's gonna mock you when that fear comes. He's gonna mock you and not take it down. And all that's gonna be why he laughing. He gonna be laughing. He gonna be laughing the same way that you laughed and giggled at us, man. You understand? The same way that you laugh at us when we out there trying to tell you the truth. When you know what I mean, when you out there, when you trying to tell your family, hey, look, this ain't the way, we shouldn't be doing this. Look, I still love y'all, I just can't do it. They don't want to hear none of that, man. They like, look, check this out. Hey, yo, you corny for that, man. You real wacky. I can't believe you're not gonna do this, yo. At least this one time. You understand? Bible tell this. What the scripture tell you? Don't. What is it? Don't shed your ways. What is it? Come on, I hope you can help me. Don't trim your ways. Yeah. Do not trim your ways for them, man. Don't trim your ways to make them happy, man. Don't do that. Like that's when you come into this truth, and I hope that everybody, you know what I mean, everybody out there watching, man, you come into this truth, man. Because this is what's going to save your life. Now, not no vaccine. Don't worry about them coming and making the vaccine. Don't worry about that. This Bible, you know what I mean, this strict God, you know what I mean, God is going to save you. That's the vaccine that you need.
Why trimmeth thou ways to seek love?
God, come. So why trimmeth thy ways to seek love?
Let's finish up the scripture.
Come.
Verse 27.
Mm-hmm.
When your fear cometh as desolation,
mm-hmm.
and your destruction.
No. When your fear comes as that, can we get a definition of desolation, son?
When your fear cometh as desolation, let me get that for you. Come on, man. We're gonna have to get back to it. I'm having some issues.
Your fear coming to desolation. Man, as a matter of fact, probably pull up real quick.
I don't know what's going on with my phone here. Try it again.
I got it. A state of complete emptiness or destruction.
Yes.
A complete place of emptiness and destruction. When your fear cometh as desolation, you understand? Go ahead, sir.
Come. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Your destruction coming as a whirlwind. You understand? That's fast, hard, spinning hard. You understand? That's your destruction. Go ahead, sir.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you.
Go ahead.
Verse 28. Then shall they call upon me.
Then shall they call upon me. I can't breathe. God, please help me. The same one that you ain't give a damn about. You ain't pick up a book. You ain't pick up the Bible. You got it on your phone. You ain't got to pick up the Bible for the most part. You got everything. You got a Bible app. You got Bible apps, man. I got like 4 different Bible apps on my phone. I don't even know why, but I did. You understand? Like, but you got it on the phone, man. You don't need to pick up the book. You can't even say like, I ain't got. This is the #1 selling book in the world. This is the #1 selling book in the world, man. Like, this book beats out what's the dude? Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, come on, man. Like, this is the #1 book, the #1 seller. But don't know about everybody. I think everybody get it just so they can have it in their house to be like, yeah, oh yeah, I gotta have God in here. All right. You understand? With a picture of you got, but when you get a description of them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a white Jesus. You understand? Everybody got a white Jesus. You understand? Destroy it, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not biblical. That white Jesus is not biblical. Everybody always saying something crazy, man. You got something to say?
Yeah, these scriptures are so powerful and so telling, and it talks of how powerful the Most High is and how terrible He is, man. Because look, you thought that black woman was petty when she was taking you down child support. Look here, man. In your greatest need, when your life is in peril, when you are dying and gasping, when you have no one that can help you, when the white man don't have medication to help you, and you are dying, man, and you gasping and you screaming out to the only one that you know can help you, to the very entity that you know can restore you. He gonna laugh at you. He gonna mock you. He gonna say, nah, nigga. He gonna say, nah. Remember I had my priest out there on the corner? You said you was multicultural. You said you didn't believe in the power of the Most High. You said the laws was done away with. Remember that? Remember we showed you proof in the Bible?
Right.
When Christ said not one jot or one tittle, He ain't get rid of not one dotting of the I or crossing of the T. You would not even take that into consideration. You said they did away with the laws. He died on the cross so I can do whatever I want to do. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm going to eat pork. Don't talk about my pork.
Right.
The Lord going to say, remember that? The Most High is terrible. The Most High is a terrible power. He's not an all-loving gay in a Roman toga, naked underneath with no goddamn underwear on. What the Christians say? God is good all the time. Is He good when He mocking your ass when you dying of that coronavirus? Is He good when you calling on Him and begging Him to save your life and He laughing? Is He good when He turn His back after you done aborted your baby, but you want your life saved? I want my life saved, but I'm going to murder my baby anyway? I could have brought my father back, my great-great-grandfather. I'm not going to bring him back because I got to get an education. The Most High going to laugh and He going to mock you. Did you get that education, girl? Did you read the book? Did you get the paper? Put that paper up. Let's see if that paper can save your life. That's what the Most High going to say. He going to mock you, sister. He going to mock you for them 3 babies you aborted. He gonna say, let me see that, let me see that degree. Let me see that doctorate that you never finished. Where is that? The Most High is terrible, man. He's a terrible power. You mocked him, he gonna mock you, Negro. That's why Negroes right down there in Brookdale are out in the hallway dying and calling out for Jesus on the floor, dying and twirling. But just last week, you was twerking in the strip club. You was twerking. You was twerking. You was twerking, flipping your behind, clapping it, making it clap, making it rain, right? Most High gonna mock you. Is it raining now? That's what he gonna say. Is it raining now? You clapping it, girl. Let me see you twirl. That's what the Most High gonna. That's what these scriptures are talking about. The Most High is terrible. He's not an all-forgiving God. He does evil. He'll send evil angels to destroy you. You want to whore and twerk and eat what you want to eat, act the way you want to act. Brookdale look like Italy, man. They got black folks out in the hallway, and was so disgusting and pisses me off so much personally is that we still don't take any of it to heart. We still don't think on it. Well, goddamn, this is only the start of a pandemic. But in a black neighborhood, it looks like a third world country. In the white neighborhoods, they're saying we don't have everything we need. But nobody's dying like they are in the black neighborhood, in that poor black neighborhood, because they won't send PPEs, man, personal protective gear, man, so the healthcare workers won't get sick. They had a healthcare worker at Brookdale in New York that had the coronavirus for 2 weeks. She had a backache. It wasn't the type of symptoms that you would normally have, and they wasn't testing the staff then. This is a Puerto Rican woman. She begged them, and they would not test her. She went on a night where she had a friend in the ER and begged that friend to test her. She came back positive. And she was going in different patients' rooms, patients that did not have corona. Could have infected all of them. Could have infected all of them. And you know what the Most High do? Laugh at your calamity. Laugh at your calamity. Because you didn't take anything that the ISUPK said to heart. Captain Tazaryak been out in Brooklyn for years upon years, begging black people to listen. You did not take what Captain Tazaryak said to heart. The Most High is turning his back right now on your pain and your anguish. The white man didn't cut you off. He won't send you respirators. It's black people dying right now when they got tens of thousands of respirators right there with the federal government that they could have sent, but they are holding them in reserve for white people. And we can't even think about that these people don't see us the same way they see their damn selves, man. We still can't think about uniting and depending on one another. In that hour, when you dine without that respirator and you call on that white Jesus, he ain't answering. Salakia. Salakia. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Definitely needed. That was a powerful point. Definitely. You calling that white Jesus. Right. Yeah, no. That's definitely what they're going to see when they call him.
Still calling on that white Jesus. You in the position that you in, you dying right now, and you still calling on a fake, white, disgusting Jesus. and the white people won't even send you the materials you need to live, and you still calling on they God. The Most High laughing at you, man. Most High laughing at you. Come on, man. Salaki.
Nah. Appreciate that, sir. Where we at? We
on 27, middle of 27.
Nah, we can go ahead. We can find that up, sir.
And your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you.
And that's what we feeling right now. Everybody's feeling distress and anguish. Like everybody's going through it right now. Nobody's safe. Nobody feels safe right now. Everybody's like, yo, I could be next. You understand? Everybody feel like it could be me next. Like everybody's like petrified. Like they're scared. Everybody's scared, man. You understand? But once again, you understand? When you get to verse 26, you understand? The Most High is gonna laugh at your calamity. And that's and when you gotta read this and be like, yo, that's crazy. Cause like, yo, if I'm dying, everybody gonna be like, you know what? You can be holding your friend's hand. I don't know if you can hold him now because you got the coronavirus. Ain't nobody gonna be holding that.
It's like it talks about desolation. That means you alone. You are when you are alone, you don't have nobody to hold your hand. You in the ICU alone. Your family can't come in.
Right.
Desperate, desolate. Salaki. I didn't mean interrupt your class.
That was a good point, man. That was definitely a good point. Yeah, you were there alone. You thinking like, oh, you think about all the Christian fire, what they call them, fire camp stories. All the stories that's been handed down from generation to generation. I'm about to go to God. Come get me, Paul. You know what I mean? I'm about to go. It's about to be bright. I'm gonna be standing in line.
The Romans Road. That's what they call it. What they call it? The Romans Road.
The Roman Road.
The Romans Road.
The Romans Road. Man, all the way white. That's what we gotta look forward to. You gotta think about all that. You understand? I'm gonna see my grandmother. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see my homeboy. My little sister, yo, she was beautiful. I'm gonna see her again. You think about all that. You probably get on the phone. You understand? Mama, it's time. They calling me. I hear God calling me. Everybody love to say that. He calling me home. He calling me home, man. Like, nah, man. He laughing at your goofy ass, man. He laughing at you because you decided not to listen to these prophets that try to tell you, man. Stay right. You understand? Like, do right. Matter of fact, we could drop that, sir, if I could. Let me get Matthew chapter 24. Let me finish that off, sir.
Finish that off. Verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Man, say it again, sir. I'm glad you said that, because I was about to go right past it, looking at the time. I was like, all right, let me speed up. But go ahead, sir. Go ahead, please start that over.
Verse 28, we got Proverbs. So like in chapter 1 and verse 28, then shall they call upon me.
Then shall they call upon me. He knows if you're going to call me, you're going to definitely be calling me. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Christian, you're going to be like, all you're going to be saying is Jesus. You ain't going to call upon the Most High. Because you're going to look at Jesus. I think that's the God of the Christians. You understand? Please, Jesus, please help me. You understand? You're going to be calling upon God, though. That's what you're going to want. You understand? Go ahead.
But I will not answer.
He will not answer, man. You're going to be calling. Like, imagine you calling your father. Imagine when you was young. You understand? And so like, you know what I mean, to the brothers that, you know, the brothers and sisters that didn't grow up with their father. You understand? Like it's definitely hard. You grew up with father?
Halfway. He moved to New York.
How old were you when you was still up? Were you young? So it was so he left when you were 10. So I guess you probably could somewhat relate to it. But you know what I mean, just understanding that Like, get this understanding. Or even with your mother. We can say that. We can say that with your mother. Shalom, man. Yeah, about to shout out stuff. Even with your kid, or if you got a father and your father says, if say you having a bad, not even a bad dream. Let's say you going through something right now. Something you hurting in some kind of way. Something going on bad with you. Something going on bad. And you calling your father. You like, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Well, you calling your mother. You Mom. Like you call Mom, please. Like you calling somebody. You looking for help some kind of way. You calling everybody. You call like you looking for, but you looking for your mother and your father. You calling them crazy, man. You like, Mom, like you got tears coming down your eyes. You looking for one of them to come. Imagine you keep calling them and they don't come. You calling them hard. Right. You need them. You like, imagine you got your foot stuck somewhere or something. You know, and you a kid. You know what I mean? Or you outside. Maybe, you know what I mean, the neighborhood bullies, they coming around. They got you cornered. You're like, yeah. You know, they all in your pockets. You know what I mean? Whatever I find, I keep. You know what I mean? They straight turn. They doing what they want to do to you. And you calling your mother and your father. You begging. You asking them, please come. You understand? Imagine that. But they don't come. Go ahead, sir.
Come. Verse 29. No, we still on 28.
You can start from the top, 28.
Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
But I will not answer, man. Go ahead.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Man, you're not going to find the Most High, man. You know what I mean? You're not going to find the Most High. Like, you know what I mean? We've been prophesying, trying to get you brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? Trying to get us right, man. Like, we've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Most High showing you how terrible he is. How he definitely, like, he don't care about what you thinking. He not caring about what you feeling. You know what I mean? You could be hurt and going through it. You understand? But he telling you right here, man, you gonna call me. Like, this right here, this problem, where we started at, it was Proverbs 1. No, we started at 1. Proverbs chapter 1, 25 from 25. Read that, man. Read that. You need to understand that. Y'all need to read that and understand that, man. When you going against the Most High, you understand? You ain't going against that Christian God that you always knew and you always loved. That Christian God, you know what I mean, saying that with big smiles on his face. That you know what I mean, that big cartoon huggable guy that you thought was him.
Let's get the last two.
Come.
Verse 29. For that they hated knowledge.
They hate it now, man. You act like you hate the knowledge, man. You hate it. You understand? Well, you can't stand for, you know what I mean, a brother to say, hey, what you doing, sister? Why y'all here just like that? You understand? Like, why don't you cover up a little bit? You understand? Nigga, who is you? Ain't my daddy. Who is you? You understand? Or for a brother to take, like, look, yo, you shouldn't be smoking, yo. Really? Like, yo, you don't get your client. Get out my face, yo. You understand? Or, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you doing wrong, if a brother, you know what I mean, you had one of these prophets trying to tell you, stop doing it. You shouldn't be doing it. You understand? You know what I mean? You shouldn't be eating pork, man. You shouldn't be eating all this food that the oppressor look at as exotic. You understand? Like everything, like you looking at it like yo, get out my face. I don't want to hear none of that. You understand? You hate the knowledge, man. Go ahead, sir.
And did not choose the fear of the Most High.
Oh, but you fear the CDC. You understand? You fear that. You understand? You fear everything that they tell you to do. You make sure you're doing it. You understand? It sounds like it. You know what I mean? We fear them. You understand? We fear we fear, you know what I mean? We listening and holding strong and listening to the you know what I mean, what the government is saying, what the president is saying, you understand? What Hogan is saying. The Governor Hogan down here, you know what I mean, he can put the lockdown on. Like, he's such a sucker because He don't even want to. He's so scared to disrespect people's liberties. He can't even say, "Stay in the house, don't come outside, or I'm gonna lock y'all up." He can't even say that. He's like, "All right, look, you can walk outside. You can do a little jog. You understand? You understand? You can walk your dog. The goddamn dogs gotta get walked. Like you can walk. Yeah, like he gotta walk. You gotta walk the dog. You understand? Like you gotta do that. Like he's making sure that is as normal as possible so he don't offend people. Instead of being aggressive and like, yo, everybody got to stay in their house. Until we get a handle on this, everybody got to stay in their house. We're going to have dudes, you know what I mean, with the big ass hazmat suits go to the markets for y'all and bring y'all food and drink and all that. You know what I mean? Like, and they got to get us the essentials, that alcohol. They got to be with the hazmat suits going to the liquor store and getting them essentials. You understand? We got to make sure that's done. You understand? Go ahead, so you got some more on that?
All right, verse 30. They would none of my counsel.
None of my counsel. They you know what I mean? None of the counsel. They ain't listening to none of that. They not listening to nothing we bringing out here. You understand? They not trying to hear none of that, man. You understand? And why not? Go ahead, sir.
They despised all my reproof.
Man, they despised it, man. They despise everything that he tried to put out to us. Everything that we should be learning. That, you know what I mean? They despise it. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? And this is the most, like, we are the Most High's children. You understand? Like, we're his children. And
let's get that definition like, again.
Go ahead.
That definition of reproof. Very serious. Reproof definition. An expression of blame or disapproval.
Of disapproval. You understand? So they're not trying to hear it at all. They don't like it. You understand? They don't want to hear his reproof. You understand? Like they don't want to hear it.
His disapproval.
We got some more on that.
We can move on. What else you want?
Let me get Matthew chapter 24, verse 37.
Matthew 24 and verse 37. Letters in red. These are the words of Yahweh Shah. Matthew 24 and verse 27. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
You understand? This is in the days of Noah, this is what it is. You understand? Like this is the days of Noah when he was out there telling everybody, look, there's gonna be a flood, y'all gotta stop and act crazy. You understand? Like he out there building the ark. You understand? He put it together, he put in that work. Everybody looking there like, yo, this dude crazy. Like everybody out partying, everybody out living. You understand? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like everybody doing what they want to do, but he out here putting in his work. You understand? He's putting in work. And that's, you know what I mean? So this scripture right here is saying, you know what I mean? Just like in the days of Noah, you understand? So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Go ahead,
Verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking.
Man, they were eating and drinking. Everybody was chilling, man. They was chilling. Nobody see it coming. You understand? It was a sniper. Like the Most High was like a sniper. He hit nobody saw it coming. You understand? Like nobody saw it coming. Everybody got hit hard because everybody was chilling. But the thing is, they were warned. The Most High was warned. Like Moses was trying to tell them. Like, look, you know what I mean? Everybody, I'm telling you now, you know what I mean? There's going to be a flood. And they see him, they walking past, you know what I mean? He probably got homeboys that was like, yo, you trying to hit the bar with us, yo? Nah, y'all got to finish building this little joint, you know what I mean? Like, y'all should help me out, you know what I mean? Like, nah, yo, crazy. Yo, was sitting here building a boat for what? You look crazy. You building a boat? Really? In the midst, like, yo, it feels good as hell outside. Yo, it's dry. You understand? Like, what are you making a boat for? What you about to do with that? You got that big ass piece of wood. You understand? This is what we doing though. You understand? While everybody out eating and drinking, you understand? We chopping the wood up. You understand? That we getting the hammers. We nailing that, you know what I mean, nailing everything down. You understand? We making sure that it's the exact measurements that the Most High told us that he wanted it to be. Like that's what we doing. The same thing what Moses was doing, that's what we doing. Go ahead,
Come. Wait a minute. Okay.
38.
Come. And verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage.
Marrying and giving in marriage. So you out here, you know what I mean? You out here, everybody's chilling. You having sex, you get married, you giving in marriage. You got your father coming around, you know what I mean? He giving you to marriage, you know what I mean? Yo, they had my daughter, you know what I mean? She's a prize, yo. I love her. You know, make sure you take care of her, right? Everybody's living normal. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
Until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Until that day that he entered into that ark. He got all that time, man. He put in years to make sure that boat was put together right. He made sure. He put in that work, man. Like he put in that work to make sure that everything was done. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
Verse 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall
everybody got took away, man. Took everybody away. Everybody got took away. Everybody got took away, man. Except for him and his family. Everybody got took away. He out here telling them, you know what I mean? He's warning everybody. Like, look, check this out. What the Most High say, his spirit ain't gonna always thrive with man. You understand?
strive
A lot. Scribe with man, you understand? And he did. He ain't had to put up with that. He said, look, y'all gonna keep acting crazy. I ain't gotta put up with this. I just do y'all all in, man, and start over. You understand? Go ahead.
Until the day that Noah entered the ark. Verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away.
You understand? Go ahead.
So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
You understand? Like just like nobody knew, nobody had no idea. You understand? That's how the Most High will come back. You understand? But this plague that we dealing with right now, like we've been warning people for years. Get your mind right. Get right with the Most High. You understand? You got to get right with the Most High. Like that's your only way. You understand?
The next scripture.
Go on.
Matthew 24 and verse 40. Then shall two be in the field. The one shall be taken and the other left.
You understand? So there's some of us gonna be saved. Some of us gonna be saved. Everybody not gonna be, man. You could be with that chick that you was cool with at the job, and y'all gonna be talking, you know what I mean? And y'all gonna be like, yeah, you like, yeah, girl, like you know, Joe. The other day I was watching, you know what I mean, Love and Hip Hop, and you know what I mean, she slapped, Jessica slapped, you know what I mean, Amy. They just slapped her. It's crazy out here, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? One gonna be taken away, and then one other one gonna be left. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
If I could, real quick, because this is so heavy to what's going on right now, right? Then shall two be in the field. So you got two folks, you know what I'm saying? You thinking that the one that got underlying physical issues gonna be the one that succumbed to the coronavirus.
Right.
But you got cats 28, 30 years old dying of the coronavirus because they married to some heathen,
Right.
because they wouldn't heed the words of the Lord, man. So you got two in the field, you know what I'm saying? You got a cat 60 years old, he didn't came through it, or he ain't never get it. And then you got some cat 22 years old that succumbed to it in 3 days. These scientists don't know what the hell is going on. This is a plague from the Lord, man. They told us that you had to have underlying physical conditioning, or you had to be an older cat. You know what I'm saying? Over 60 years old. That's not the case. of what's going on here. What's happening is exactly what it's saying in the Bible. 2 in the field, 1 is taken. Because that 1 serves the Most High. That's why he's not. Shalaki, go ahead.
No, you
Shalaki, go ahead.
We got did we finish that?
Con.
We can finish that. All right, let me get Psalms 34 and 7.
And it's 8:32.
Come on.
15 minutes.
Come on. What?
I mean, Psalms, what was the rest?
34, chapter 34, verse 7. That's right. Like this is a scripture a good scripture for anybody that's still living in fear. If you still got that fear on you, and you feeling like I need something that I need more. Like you feeling like, all right, look, I'm doing. You feel like you done checked off your checklist of staying alive. You're like, all right, look, I got my vitamins. You understand? I'm eating better. You understand? My immune system is getting better.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I got my shot already. I got my 2 shot already this year. I'm good. You understand? I'm only in here with my kids. I'm keeping them inside. You understand? They keep trying to sneak outside, run outside, slapping them, getting them back in the house. Because I'm making sure that ain't nobody bringing nothing into this house. You understand? You Lysoling the hell out the house. Kids can barely breathe. You know what I mean? Every time they inhale, you understand, they feeling like they choking. We gotta make sure like it's so much that we gotta be strong about. You understand? Like it's hard on us. It's like, sir, can you give me one of them essentials? On them bids? Oh. Wow. But let's say you got your phone. Let me get Psalm 34 chapter. You already on it? All right. Let me get that up.
Psalms 34, chapter 34, verse 7. The angels of the Lord encampeth. Encompass a lot. Encompass. That's the right chapter, right?
Chapter 34, verse 7.
Yeah, calm. Encompass.
Salak. Encampment. You said that right?
Yeah.
Salak, yeah.
The angels of the Lord encampeth around about them, the fear of him, fear him.
You understand? Like the angels of the Lord encampeth around. You understand? Them that fear him. You understand? You got angels. That, you know what I mean, they gonna hold camp. They gonna be around holding to make sure, like, they gonna protect you. You understand? Like, they're gonna make sure that you good. That's what you got around. That's what you got surrounding you. You understand? You gotta understand that. You gotta understand that, man. Like, in order for you to have these angels encamped around you, you understand? For them to be able to be around you, for them to hold camp and make sure, like, for them to sat down and be like, all right, look, this is where we're gonna be at. This is what we gotta do. We gotta watch out for him, his wife, his kids. Make sure everybody that's around him is good, because this brother right here, this brother is the one that's gonna hold us down. This is the one that's fighting that fight with us. You understand? This is what we gotta do. Those angels are gonna be protecting you, man. You understand? Not the Lysol, not the, you know what I mean, the hand sanitizers. You understand? Like, this is what's gonna protect you. You understand? Because if the Most High wants you, He gonna get you. Don't put your trust into the, you know what I mean, the hand sanitizer and the soap, and make sure, you know what I mean, that's not God. They not alive. Don't worship them and be like, yo, this is what I gotta do. This is what's gonna keep me safe. You understand? The Clorox wipes. You understand? Like, don't think that that's what's gonna protect you, man. You keeping these laws is what will protect you. You understand? Now, you might feel good with it. It's like having what they call a lucky rabbit's foot. You might feel better with that. Or the dude that got the cross, the Christian cross. You understand? You might be home rubbing it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, please, God, please. Yeah. you breathing into the damn cross. Yeah, I mean, every time you gotta inhale and exhale and out, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't think that none of that's gonna protect you, because if the Most High wants you, He's gonna get you. This is one crazy thing, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, Ramak told me when I was a vegan, he told me that, I mean, look, if I was like, yo, y'all need to get on this, y'all need to be vegan, I'm gonna live longer, y'all gonna die. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking I'm good. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, if the Most High wants you to die, you gonna die. And I'm like, oh yeah, not if I'm vegan. Shit, he gonna look out for me. You know what I'm saying? And it was the truest fact though. You understand? Like if you can't think that because you eat a certain kind of way. And you know what? It's crazy. My mother and father told me the same thing. They used to always tell me that too. Like you keep thinking that I got it because both of them work in hospitals. They like it don't matter. It's healthy people in the hospital that die all the time. And I was like, man, he did something wrong. I'm thinking like, they must have ate some pork. They eating pork or something. You know what I mean? Cheat day. He said cheat day. right. They cheat day, yeah. They got hella cheat days. I don't cheat. You understand? I'm doing it right. You understand? But yeah, there's no understanding. There's nothing that's gonna protect you. If the Most High wants you, He's gonna take you, man. It's done. You understand? And if you ain't following these laws, man, when you gasping for that air and looking for help, you understand? Like it's done. Like it ain't nothing gonna happen for you. Kevin Hart said, you know what I mean? He said he saw his father get beat up. Look at his father. He said he saw him get beat up. He said you ever seen a dude get beat up so bad and he started looking around for help when he getting beat. Like you looking around, you reaching for help. You understand? Ain't nobody there gonna help you though. You understand? That's the bad part about it. You understand? Like everybody says, you know what I mean? I got a higher power. People call it most times, they call it the universe. They call it, you know what I mean, a higher power. Nobody, you know what I mean, they got Mother Nature. Everybody got every type of God that they want to call to. But when you feel like you can't call it near one of them gods, Allah, none of them Buddha, you can't call nobody. You like, yo, please, one of y'all help me. You looking for somebody, you understand? And ain't nobody coming for you, man. Like, yo, that's one of the worst feelings, you understand?
It's so bad, even Bird called me saying the Most High.
What? Yo, yeah. Man, he the most biggest bluffing.
What?
Man, crazy, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man.
He be calling out for the Most High now. Who's Allah?
Right. Allah who? Man, he the biggest
bluffing. We the children of Israel and everything.
Oh, he been saying that.
God.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, let me get the rest of it.
And deliver them. Verse 8. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusts in Him.
Yeah, that's like trust, like you know what I mean. Blessed is the man that trusts in Him, man. You gotta trust in Him, man. Like you gotta trust in the Most High. Like if you want anything to happen for you, man, you gotta trust in Him. But it like this trust thing go two ways, man. You can't just be like, I trust in Him, you know what I mean, and keep picking up. People pick up scriptures. They just go to the craziest scriptures that ain't got nothing to do with them. Just because, you know what I mean, they might go to anything. They might go to Psalms 2 and whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I read this every day. You understand? This makes me feel better. You understand? Like, for what though? You still the same dude, the same female that's eating whatever you want to eat. That's feeling like I'm not a bad guy just because I'm eating this. You understand? I still pray. I still do what I'm supposed to be doing. You understand? The whole time, the only thing you're doing is upsetting the Most High. You upsetting the Most High, then you feel like, yo, I still got time to get right. But the whole time, the Most High laughing at you, man. Laughing in your face. Laughing at your calamity, man. And to be honest, you deserve it, man. Like we want to, like, and the Most High don't want to see none of us die. He don't want to see none of us be tortured and go through this hell that we going through, man. That's why he's so pissed off. That's why COVID-19 is here, man. For everything they done to us, everything they're doing to us. All, you know what I mean? Like the police killings is still going on. You understand? Like, where's the people that's scared of that? You understand? That's a virus right there. The white man is the damn virus, man. Like he's the virus. He's been a virus. Right. You understand? Like, but nobody fights for that. You understand? Like nobody's out here, you know what I mean, saying like somebody get killed. If somebody get killed, it's a quick hashtag and then it's over with. You understand? You know what I mean? People we like to fight for every other country in the world, man. It's probably because it's and I don't be on Facebook and nothing like that unless I get bored. But like, you know what I mean? You gotta be like, I'm wondering if it's a bunch of Italian, you know how you put they change the flag. Yeah, the flag. How they put they profile, they change it to that. Whatever country going to do hell, they like to do that. Like it's crazy, man. So you
got a question. Batak Aria. Batak. Trooper Batak.
Batak, okay.
That we need to talk to. Trooper Batak. You understand? Salakia. Can I get a breakdown on Barak 4 and 28? Barak 4 and 28. Let me get that for you, sir. Barak 4 and 28, which is in the Apocrypha. Barak 4 and verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
We can break down from the top. Go ahead.
Oh, God. God. We should go to verse 20. Let's go to verse 26. My delicate ones have gone rough ways.
And who was the delicate ones? You understand? Like, who was the delicate ones? You know what I mean? When it comes to the Most High. You understand?
Right. And were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Verse 27. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. Verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Let me read it over for you so you can break it down. Barak 4 and verse 26. My delicate ones have gone rough ways.
My delicate ones have gone rough ways. You know what I mean? My children, you know what I mean? Pretty much my children of Israel have gone rough ways. You know what I mean? They've gone away from what I wanted them to be. You know what I mean? They've gone away from these laws. You understand? You've gone away from, you know what I mean, from these laws. You went away from these laws. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
And were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies.
You understand? We walk in the ways of our enemies, the whole of our enemies. You understand? Our enemies are, as in Deuteronomy tells us, who we've been given to. We've been given to the hands of every heathen nation that, for the most part, every heathen nation that has taken part in our slavery. You understand? Like, everybody's taking part of it. Everybody's benefited from it at some point. You understand?
God.
All these heathen nations are our enemies. Go ahead.
Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High.
Like, you know what I mean? Make sure that you make sure that you when you cry to the Most High, like, make sure that you mean it. Like, don't be like a Christian Christian pastor that, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, God, please do what's right, God. Live by. You know what I mean? Like we trying for you, Lord. You understand? The whole time you still stealing from the children of Israel. You still stealing and doing what you want to do. You're robbing us at the same time. You're teaching us that the laws are done away with. You understand? Be honest when you come to us. Go ahead, sir. When you come to the Most High.
For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. In verse 28, for as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High.
It was your mind, like it was everything, like you felt it in your mind. You know what I mean? To feel that everything, like you went astray because of what was in your mind. Like you saw things, we saw things that the heathens were doing, and it looked cool, it looked nice. So we decided that we wanted to live like the heathens do. We want to, you know what I mean? We want to be the gangsters that you know what I mean, that white America shows us. You understand? Like we want to live those ways that they live. Like we want to live how they express, how they show us is the good ways. We want to be the good fellas. You understand? We want to be, you know what I mean, the riding around with the Tommy guns, and we want to be every gangster, Perry Mason. We want to be everybody that's looked at as, you know what I mean, as like they the bad guys of America, but they praise at the same time. You understand? We want to be them. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? And that's what we let our mind go straight to. We want to be like getting high that's an American culture. You understand? The sniff coke. You understand? Like that's white people thing. You know, that's what they do. You understand? That's not for us, man. That's not for us. That's not what we do. That's what we do. You let your mind go astray from the Most High. You understand? Go ahead.
Come. Wait a minute. Come. He's in 27?
28.
28? Select.
After God.
Select. For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. Verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned.
So when you decide you want to come back, when you decide, like, you know what I mean, I need to come back, man. Like, you know what I mean? If you decide that at some point you don't feel like being in the truth no more. If you feel like, you know what, it's too much work. I don't feel like it. And plus, you know what I mean, like, these hoes is loving me. I gotta have fun. You understand? Like, you feel like, I'm getting money out here. I don't want to. I want to come back though, because it's bad out here. But the corona out here, you understand? The corona out here, I'm ready to do right. You understand? I might be next. You understand? So you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to get Bill Goldberg. Who's next? You don't want to be next. You understand? So you want to come back. You understand? So what you got? You know what I mean? Go ahead, sir.
Seek him 10 times more.
Man, seek him 10 times more, man. If there were things that you were doing when you were here, if there were things you were doing when you felt like you wanted to do right by the Most High, but you went astray. You understand? Your mind led you to go astray. You know what I mean? You got caught up in drugs. You got caught up with whores. You got caught up with getting money and all these things. But you feel like, I want to do right. Seek him 10 times more. Do everything that you were doing, multiply that by, you know what I mean, by 10, by 100. You know what I'm saying? You come in and do right. Like, do all of it. Like, you know what I mean? If it's small things that you know we should be doing. You understand? Do that. You understand? If you want to make calls at 2 o'clock in the morning, like, you know, I was up, I was thinking, this is what we should do. This could be better. This, you know, this could make the school better. You understand? I want to do that. Go ahead, sir.
This scripture is saying to prove yourself, to reprove yourself.
Oh, okay.
Because in the first instance of you coming into the truth, you didn't stay loyal. So now here, you have to prove yourself 10 times more, meaning You got to go hard for this truth. You got to dedicate your heart to this truth and to the Lord, because the Lord gave you the opportunity. He gave you the knowledge and he let it root inside of you. But you decided, hey, I want to do something else. And when you decided I want to do something else, you put yourself at great risk, especially when you got death angels running all around every goddamn where. It's death angels everywhere. The Lord unleashed these death angels to shut the most powerful country on earth down. You got a damn aircraft carrier over in, what is it, Sri Lanka? An aircraft carrier that you got 70 people with the virus and they can't get off the ship. Why? Because it's a nuclear. It is a nuclear aircraft carrier. So they can't have everybody evacuate off the ship because they have to have security on the ship. Right. This is how the Lord shuts things down and give you no chance and no opportunity. The Lord shut this country down, and they won't even send more people on the ship because they know that they will be sending them to their death. So he just shut down a nuclear grade aircraft carrier, the most powerful weapon on the earth. He shut it down with 70 viruses. The smallest pieces of DNA on the earth. He shut a powerful warship down. So much so that nobody in those other countries even wants to take those white folks off of that ship. For the first time, nobody prefers Esau. They don't prefer him. Stay on that ship and die. Because we're not going to let you off in our country to kill our people. You die on that ship. And maybe we'll take your technology along with it. The Most High is horrible. He is a horrible power, but he does it for us. He shut the most powerful country on earth down. And look, you better get down with the Most High. If he can shut the United States of America's warship, most powerful warship on earth, he can shut it down, whereas though the commanders don't even know how to make a decision about it. This ship is just going to country, just sitting out in a damn lake. Like they don't know what to do with this. You got folks about to start dying on board. It's like what? This is an aircraft carrier. This is 5 or 6 blocks long. Thousands of people on it. He shut it down. He infected 70 people and shut it down. Lord, get the Most High hand. Salaki for interrupting your class. But if you are not under the protection of the Most High and you were previously, this means that the Most High is looking at you with disgust, because what he's going to do when you are in your hour of need, what the brother just brung out in scripture, he's going to mock you and laugh at you at your death. So you better come back up in the Isupkbmore and serve him 10 times more faithfully than you were before, or reap the punishments, brother. Salaki.
Come.
Let me
get 2 Corinthians verse 12. This right here, because I know there's a lot of things that we might be going through in the world, a lot of things that might be hard for us to deal with. We might feel like, you know what I mean, like, yo, I just can't deal with it. You know what I mean? A lot of things are hard, so we might fall off the truth for whatever reason. You understand? There's a lot of brothers that have taught this truth since I done came in. You understand? That is like, this is one of those things that can help.
All right. 2 Corinthians.
Verse 12.
Verse 12.
Chapter
12 and verse 12.
You can go to verse 8.
Chapter 12 and verse 8. So like it. For this thing I besought the Most High twins, that it might depart from me.
You understand? This is something that, you know, when brother was acting like, you know what I mean, like he needed help. There were things that he needed help from the Most High to get. You know what I'm saying? He was like, please, like I'm struggling with this thing. So I need help because I can't fight this demon. Like it's on me. You understand? He wanted to be a soldier. He wanted to do right. You understand? But this thing was beating him down, and it was hard for him to deal with. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
Verse 9. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee.
He said what?
My grace is sufficient for thee.
He told him, man, my grace is sufficient for thee. You understand? My grace is good enough for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still here. You still alive to be able to fight that. You understand? I know it might be hard for you. Okay. My grace is good enough for you. You understand? Like, that's the strength I'm gonna give you. That's what you're gonna get. And you know what I mean, when you need strength to make it through some of the things that's hard, that's beating us down. You understand? We all got things that's beating us down, but we're gonna try to stay strong. We're gonna stay in the truth. You know, and we're gonna be soldiers, we're gonna be warriors for the Most High. You understand? Because like at this time right here, you know what I mean, it's either us or them. You understand? And them is the, you know what I mean, that's the corona. They the them, you understand? You know what I mean? You can't be on the side with corona, you understand? You know what I mean? You gonna be trying to pull girls with masks on, and you ain't gonna know what you get. You understand? You gonna see who teeth garbage. You understand? Who got pretty hands? None of that. You understand? Everybody's suited up. You understand? So you ain't gonna see. You don't know what you gonna get. So you know what I mean? It's either us or them, man. Go ahead, sir.
Come. For my strength is made perfect in weakness.
His strength is made perfect in weakness. You understand? If you weak, his strength that he gonna give you, that's you know what I mean, it's made perfect in your weakness, man. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Yahushua may rest upon me.
Like that, you know what I mean? Like you're giving hella strength, man. Like that right there, that's some strength that you can't deny. Like that right there is like, look, that's the Most High telling you, like, look, check this out. You got strength in you. That's him telling you, like, yo, you got strength in you. I ain't gotta do a bunch of stuff. You understand? You ain't gotta give me, I ain't gonna give you a special prayer. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I ain't gonna say, look, check this out, man. Like, fight for the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, we got a lot to look forward to.
That's right.
You understand?
That's
He's not
right.
gonna give you all that. What he gonna,
right.
He's telling you, check this out, boy. Get your mind right. Get it right. That's the strength I'm gonna give you is, yo, get up in the class. You understand? You know what I mean? Come back home, man. Come back to the ISUPK, and you know what I mean, and and do what you do what I know you can do. You ain't gotta worry about, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna send you the Psalms 23 or you know what I mean, Matthew 14. I'm not gonna send you nowhere where it's gonna say something pretty for you that's gonna sound good for you, man. Like get strong, man. Get your strength up. That's what you need to do. Like we all gonna do it. We all hate, man. I mean, we all hurt. You understand? We all hate. We all hurt. You understand? We all hurt. You understand? Like come in here, get right, man. This is where you need to be at. And with that, I pass the class over to Priest and Officer Kawan, Officer 5000.
be getting my rank wrong all the time.
It's $5. You $5, right? See, that's gonna be one of them times I'll be like,
You be
damn,
like,
he said something.
you be like officer 10,000. I appreciate you.
Yeah, cool.
You finished with that? That's what's up. Let's just get it on, Israel. Get it on in this pandemic. You heard. The Lord is moving in this earth, man. The Lord is making things happen, man, that otherwise would never happen. He didn't bring the most powerful country on earth to his knees.
Right.
Less than a week. Got the most powerful leaders on earth fearful about their economy and about their lives. The Most High is a terrible power, and there's nothing for him to do that. So who do you want to serve? You want to serve this carnal white man, this oppressor that has had us oppressed for 400 years, but yet now is saying that he wants to save our souls? Some white man online that said, I don't care about your race. I want to save your soul. So you mean to tell me after you put crack in my neighborhood, you push my women to abort their babies, and you use criminality as a way to make a goddamn business model to exploit my people? Now you want to save my soul? You have no idea about the soul of a black man.
Right.
I'll die in this hell before I try to live in your filthy heaven.
Right.
Before I become an effeminate and an exploiter of my own people. I'll die in this hell. I enjoy this hell. Thank the Most High for my hell, so I learn to love my people. The water. Security announcements. We are the Isupkbmore out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Your Honor. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or a sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry, tithe, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18:21 and Malachi 3:8-10, means 10 for the Hebrew, and is pronounced Ma'ashrah, 10% of every penny of every increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest funds, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Congregation, remind Akim and Akwafium to check on social media, such as isupk.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on, for Isupk events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headband, or scarf. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Imagim Shabbat, March, Brak, Yahweh Shemiyah Shabbat. Salute to the sister, men of Israel, Saul, men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Majim Brak. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shema Allah Thumba Shem Yahweh Shah. Yahweh.
Yahweh, Shemar, Adadah, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Wait a minute. Shalom. Let me do this.
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh. Shema.
Adadah, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Did I get it on?
No. Salah. Go ahead again.
Okay.
Oh, you good. You good.
Can I?
Calm down. Yeah, get your thing. Take your time. Take your time.
Okay, thank you.
Take your time,
I will
sir.
get this.
You saluting correct. Because we're going to give you all the respect that you deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Shalom, Yahweh, Shabbat, Adadah, Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
Damn right. Get a sister a hand. All right. Yazi Matah. Class dismissed.
Wow, I get nervous.
Ain't nothing to be nervous about.
I know.
One day you're gonna tell our people how I say.